I'm going to assign you a film based on whichever choice that you pick. If this was your choice, you have got Audition by Takashi Miike. Now, this is one of the eeriest horror films that I think you will ever watch. This is a film that got seasoned, hardcore cinephiles to walk out of the theatre when it was screened at a festival. That's what we're talking about here. This film starts off as like a lover romance about a guy who's staging auditions in order to find his next wife. And things seem to be going well until it doesn't. And when I say it doesn't go well, I mean it. You will never look at fishing rope the same way ever again. Directed by Takashi Miike, and let me tell you one thing about Takashi Miike if you don't know. This man knows how to create dread. The Kiri 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 sequence is one of the most infamous moments in horror history. If you got this one, you got Cure by Kiyoshi Kurosawa. Kiyoshi Kurosawa literally pretty much launched the whole J-horror genre with this film way before The Ring. This is straight up one of the eeriest films that you will see, and I'm using the word eerie in a very deliberate way because this is one of those films that is, the atmosphere is just completely just dread. It isn't jump scares, it isn't loud moments, it's a film that feels haunted. This is a horror film that feels so dramatically different to a Western idea of a horror film that it can't help but just get underneath your skin. If you pick this one, the film that you have got is The Wicker Man. Watching this for the first time is up there with one of the craziest experiences that you're gonna have with the medium of cinema. What starts off as a routine cop investigation slowly becomes this folk horror masterpiece. The horror here isn't some crazy jump scares or some like monster out to get you. The horror here is being polite. The whole community that this character is just dropped into is polite, they're completely sincere, they seem like very nice people, but something just feels off about them. One of the craziest things about this film is that it's actually sort of like a musical, because I remember watching this for the first time and then they start singing and I'm like, this makes sense within the context of this film. Like, it completely fits the aesthetic, but I'm completely caught off guard, but it works somehow. If this was your choice, you're going to watch one of the scariest, eeriest horror films that I think I have ever seen. The story follows an asbestos cleaning crew as they clean this old, dilapidated mental asylum, and then they come across a series of tapes which they slowly start going through and discover some of the most eeriest secrets about this place. This is one of those films where the atmosphere throughout is so perfect. The location, the production design, everything just ties in so neatly. You can't help but be terrified. If this was your choice, the film that you're going to watch is Creep. Have you ever had one of those situations where you buy something from like a marketplace online and you have to go and meet the seller? This is the worst case scenario of what would happen if the person that you meet is a creep. This film is a testament to you don't need a ginormous budget to create a effective, terrifying horror film. If you've seen films like Funny Games, it's very much in a similar sort of vein, where people are too polite to say that something's wrong, and then something really bad happens, and there's no coming back from it. Mark Duplass is so terrifying in this film. He plays his character perfectly. The whole energy throughout the film is just perfect. Two people, one camera, and a tiny budget, and it's more terrifying than some of the $100 million horror films. If this was your choice, you've got Shaun of the Dead. Edgar Wright is a man that understands cinema and especially genre. And if he's making a zombie film, you best believe that this is going to be one of the best zombie films ever made. Much like some of his other films like Hot Fuzz, this film is just so layered, and I always catch something new every time I rewatch this. And the writing is just so perfect. It might be one of the most quoted films in Britain. Like, genuinely, there's so many memorable lines. This is one of those films that if you're trying to watch a film with your friends and you can't really seem to pick something, put this on because you will not regret it.